Afternoon, lads. We've got ACA MMA, ACA 173 event coming up in, I think it's coming on the prelims start in about 2 minutes. I think the event starts. Let me double check on their website. It's on now. It's live on the website, aca-mma.com. You can check it out. The first fight should be starting in 15-20 minutes, I reckon. Never watched this promotion before, ACA. It's a Russian event. I think this event's actually in Belarus. It's a UTC +3 time. So yeah, we're going to give it a go, see what it's like. Interesting. I noticed that heavyweights, a lot of heavyweights on this card. Big Russian guys. I'll pull up Tapology, just have a look at the fight card. Oh, there not many Russians on the card. 1, 2, 3 Russians. 1 American, Tony Johnson Jr. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of big guys on the card, though. Middleweights, heavyweights. I think the lowest is... Well, there's 1 lightweight fight. 1 welterweight. No, two lightweights. Oh, they do. They have a flyweight and a bantamweight. But mostly middle. Mostly middle. I thought it was stacked full of heavyweights at first. I'm guessing when I was actually on their side, though, they've got the Tapology fight card is different to their fight card. Unless... no, it's not. I was on the main card. That's why there's a little section for the prelims. So the prelims are coming on shortly. We'll see. Let's see. Is anyone in the chat? 1 person in the chat. How you doing? How you doing? Let me know how you doing. We'll go to live chat. Get that on. Okay. We'll turn the recording off. We don't need to record this stream. Nice afternoon decaf coffee. I like it. The event is starting now. I'll put the link. I'll put the link for the prelims in the chat. Let me pull up. Pull up, son. Okay. If anyone wants to watch along, I'll pin that. Good old. There we go. Pinned up. So if anyone comes looking for it, there it is. It's pinned up. Who's on the first fight? Let's have a look. Flyweights. Numatov versus Barisigian. Announcers on now. They're doing a minute silence. Sorry, I was doing a minute silence with the Russians. Russian promotion. ACA MMA. It's just starting. Links in the pinned comment if you want to check it out. Yeah, they've just done a minute silence for the terrorist attack. How you doing, Captain Deadpool? I thought it's a Russian promotion, and I like some of these dodgy Russian promotions. I'm expecting to see a lot of fucking raging, roided up fucking Russians. We'll see. We'll see. There ain't that many Russians on the card though, so. Yeah, I think there's only like two or three Russians on the card. I clicked link. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I'll give it a go. You never know. Some of these regional promotions are quite good. Never tried this one. I think there's a Brazilian one on later called, what was it? I found it. I'm not going to do that one though. I'm pretty sure there's a Brazilian one on later. What was it? Where's that gone? Yeah, Shuto Brazil. MMA later. Shuto Brazil 121. Never heard of it. Never heard of ACA, to be fair. Apparently, they've done 173 events. Never heard of them. We'll see how they do. I don't know what happens on the main card, though. We get the prelims free. I don't know if you have to pay for the main card or not. I guess we'll find out in time. I need a fucking take this. What's your favourite promotion outside UFC and one? Octagon MMA at the moment. It was Brave. Brave FC was pretty fucking good. I'm not very familiar with the North American promotions. I know LFA is supposed to be good. But because North America dominates like the UFC, I prefer like anything outside the UFC, One, Bellator, PFL, because it's dominated by North America. I usually stay with European promotions, so anything like Brave, Cage Warriors, Octagon MMA. But yeah, my two favorites outside UFC and One, it's definitely Octagon MMA as the top, and then after that, it's probably Brave. Both of them put on really fucking good productions. I'd say Octagon MMA is better than Bellator and PFL. I think that the promotion, the production, it's a lot better quality. And some of the fighters that they've got in Octagon MMA are pretty fucking legit. They'll start, a few of them, they're younger guys, will end up in the UFC at some point. They've got this really good fucking German guy called Lawson Cater. What about you, Deadpool? Outside UFC and One. Anything worth checking out there I haven't seen? Okay, first guy's coming out now. Bossagian. Where's he fight out of? Oi, Purple Aki, how you doing, brother? To be honest, I only do UFC, keep up with big One FC stuff and PFL Bellator. Yeah, I mean, outside the UFC, like you say, big One FC stuff, PFL and Bellator, I don't follow those promotions like consistently. But outside of that, I do follow like some of the European promotions, the regional stuff. Some of the regional stuff's good. Definitely recommend Octagon MMA. Definitely recommend that promotion. How you doing, Purple Aki? What you up to, brother? We're watching this new Russian... Well, it's not new. watching ACA 173 Russian promotion. Never heard of it in my life, but fuck it, why not? They've put on 173 pay-per-views, so they're still around. Hey up, Musical, how you doing, brother? Feel like I've reached a point in watching MMA where I'm only bothered keep up with the big three. Cage Warriors was good. Yeah, Cage Warriors is okay. I don't like Cage Warriors at the moment. I think what they're doing to a lot of the younger guys, there's a conflict of interest anyway. Let's put it that way with Cage Warriors, because they now a feeder with the UFC. They've got a deal with the UFC, and someone told me, I'm not sure on this, it might be fucking wrong, but someone told me the guy, one of the owners or one of the big wigs at Cage Warriors, he's a fucking manager for a lot of the fighters. So he's got incentive to rush and push fighters into going to the UFC from Cage Warriors, which isn't good. It's a conflict of interest. And then it ends up not building the fighters in the right way. So you're getting younger fighters rushing to the UFC. We saw it with Mason fucking... What was his name? Fucking Welsh guy. Mason MMA. I don't know what. Mason Jones. Mason Jones is... He is a good fighter, but I feel like Cage Warriors pushed him into going to the UFC too soon. Cage Warriors is good for seeing potential talent years back. Yeah, I think back in the day, Cage Warriors was one of the best out there, especially on the European scene anyway. It was one of the best out there. Now, I'm not so sure they're building the fighters in the right way, because there's that many promotions, and I think there's better promotions than Cage Warriors in Europe. They're not getting the top guys, so a lot of the guys that have got potential in Cage Warriors, I don't think they're getting the best experience. So when they are going to the UFC, they just haven't got the experience at that point. That's my personal opinion anyway. Jones. What about Jones? Oh yeah, Mason Jones. Yeah, Mason Jones. He's on a bit of a win streak. Okay, Bossigian versus Numatov is on. Round 1. There's no like graphics on this. There's no time or rounds. But we're in... Oh no, it's just come up. Came up 30 seconds too late. I don't even know the fucking... Doesn't give you the colours or anything. Flyweight, this one. I need to get chat up. Let's pull chat separately so I can see it. Switch them up. There we go, that's better. Who wins between Rob and Chimaev? I think if Rob gets through round 1, he has him. I agree. First thing I said when it was announced in the Discord, I said Chimaev round 1 or Whittaker round 3. That's basically what's going to happen. Either Whittaker's going completely gas Chimaev and knock him out in round 3, or Chimaev is just going to come out and put it on him in round 1 and fucking do him. If Chimaev fucks up and tries to pace himself, Rob will smash him. If Chimaev thinks I'll come out, I'll be a bit tactical here, I'll pace myself, he'll get smashed, because he's not conditioned himself to fight in that manner. So I don't think he'll do well. The 2 times that we have seen him try to pace himself a little, he's not done that well. Someone is getting knocked out. They both swinging hard. I know, man. Top pressure from... I think it's Darsigian. Barsigian. Try and figure out which fighter's which, because they haven't got the fucking... Yeah. Barsegian's the one winning the fight at the moment. The one in the gold shorts, Barsegian. You right here, Anthony? How you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing, UFC casual? You know, I'm going Rob by decision. Yeah, there's a possibility for Rob by decision, but I just think... I think Chimaev is going completely gas, you know? I think he will completely gas. If he does not finish the fight, Rob will put it on him. Rob will smell the blood. Fucking hell. Numatov is swinging. Oh, he's rocked him. He's got him down. Oh, he's covering up. It's going end. Oh, no. He's trying to get back up. Barsegian's digging deep, but he's locked. Numatov has locked up the rear naked choke. It's tight, man. It's tight. He's going to sleep. He's going to sleep here. He's not tapping. Oh, no. He's trying to push off the neck. He gave a thumb up to the ref then. Thumbs up to the ref. Oh, he's out. Oh, his eyes roll back, man. Completely out. Fucking hell, I'm liking ACA. First finish. Rob, yeah, bro. Rob wins by decision minimum. If he doesn't finish Chimaev, Bobby could get clipped early. Yeah, that's the only thing, is Rob has got switch on straight away from the first second. He's got to be switched on, because Chimaev is going... I think he'll run at him, unless he goes all batshit crazy and tries to pace himself. Smash the like, the lad boy, for the lad boys. Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, drop some likes on the fucking live, man. I'll push it out. But I got Bobby Nooks. Yeah, I think Bobby Nooks. LPS, man. I've not seen you about for fucking ages. Lurking long time, bro. I know you're a long time lurker, man. Can't talk, listening though. No, I always appreciate that. I always feel like, yeah, I like it when you drop a message, even if you aren't, you can't talk, man. Just nice to know that you're still fucking around. Smash for the like, lad boys. Is there a stream you're watching? Yeah, it's pinned, man. Legally, it's pinned up. Free prelims. I don't know what happens on the main card though, boys. But yeah, it's free promotion. Gate on. First finish on the flyweights. What's his name? What's his fucking name? Numatov. Numatov just won the first fight. Lemon Papa. Is there stream? Yeah. Yeah, it's pin, man. MMA for fun. Get on it. Get on it, lads. Bobby rinses Chimaev. I like Robert Whittaker. I do. I'm impartial against Chimaev. I like a bit of hype, and I like that he's intense. Although he's a bit disappointing, you know. Like, sometimes he's got like real big dick energy, and then other times he's just like flat, and he's just like can't be arsed. If he kept that same energy in press conferences, yeah, I'd be more for him. But I like Whittaker. I do like Whittaker. Rob needs to run and sprawl for his life in round 1, maybe 2. Yeah, maybe the first 1.5 minutes or maybe 2 minutes of the second round, and then after that, I think he should be good. Halfway through the second round, he should be good. He should be able to turn it up. Burneria for the like. Anthony on the burners. I actually like Hamzat's confidence. MMA fans are just soft nowadays. Yeah. I mean, you know, the biggest softies are fucking Strickland fans, man. Hamzat, I'm not quite sure about Hamzat fans. Better flyweights than the UFC ones. They are fucking weird, man. They came out, both started swinging, and then we get a finish. First round finish. Rinses him, bro. Rinses him. You're right, Wild MMA. How you doing? How you doing, T995? MMA for fun. How you all doing, brothers? I'm slacking on watching the vids, brutal. I'll get to them. Hey, I'm almost at 3,000 watch hours, so I should be monetized for membership soon. Almost there. I think I need like 200 hours. Amzat's delusional that now, though. The aura is gone. Yeah, partly it's gone. It went, if we're being honest, it went when he fought Gilbert Burns. Everyone thought, like, is he going to walk through Gilbert like he walked through everyone else? And he didn't. But he is good. He deserves to be in the top 5. Does Rob possess any level of chain wrestling? Good question. Good question, actually. Just having a look now, see if I can find anything. Okay, so he does. To be fair, Whitaker's actually got a strong wrestling background, apparently. Robert has high achievements and podiums, including being the National Freestyle Wrestling Champion in 2017. Didn't know that. Apparently, yeah, he's got a fucking strong wrestling background. Bro, yes, 100% captain. Deadpool, he fought Romero 2 times. Oh yeah, forget fucking Olympic wrestler, isn't he? Rob's chilling over 5 rounds by the way while getting clocked, as he should. Can't be best without believing it. That's how you get beat badly. Adesanya did it, and look at him. Romero can't keep anybody down. That's fucking true. You need 200 hours more viewing for monetization. Yeah, man. I need about 200 hours watch hours for the first level of monetization. So like super chat and memberships, donations, stuff like that. Then I need another 1,000 hours for ad revenue. Bo smashes Chimaev. Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think Bo would smash Chimaev. Be an interesting fight, though. Be an interesting fight. Right, the next guy's coming out. It's bantamweights on the next one. Let's get rid of these fuckers. Nowitzki versus Salem. Salem. Issa Salem. This Nowitzki's ranked number 26 in the European bantamweights. I thought it was worldwide then, but it's regional. I don't believe Amzat's aura's gone. He gets held to a high standard because of how good he's done. So if he's an average night, he looks bad. He's a victim of his own success. Yeah, but that, I'd guess that, but then I feel like that contradicts what, like, the first part of what you said in that sentence, T995. He is a victim of his own success because he sets such high standards. So I do think his aura's gone, but do I think he's a good top 5 contender? Yeah, I do. I just think that mystique, that aura has gone. You know, that guy that we thought was that came out and finished fights in 10 seconds and absolutely walked over his opponents. It kind of ended when he fought Gilbert Burns, and Gilbert kind of took it all away. I think that mystique went at that point, and then it definitely went when he fought Usman. But do I think he's a legit top contender? Yeah, I do. But like you say, he's a victim of his own success. He set his own standards too high. Like you said, he set them way too high. He doesn't pace himself, does he, at all? Romero is a good wrestler in terms of ability to explode and get takedowns, but that is true. He can't hold fucking shit down. But Bo's cardio is miles a billion times better. Fair, actually, Deadpool. Rob's like a better JDM scrambler, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with that, Deadpool. If Chimaev gets the body lock, I do think he gets him down. He'll get ragdolled. Yeah. Rob's biggest thing in this fight is Rob's got to be in fight mode before that fucking bell rings. Like, he can't even give a second to feel out the fight. You know how some fighters, they have like a minute of feeling each other out, patting gloves and stuff like that. Rob Whittaker has got to switch on before the bell rings. If he doesn't, I think he could be in trouble. He could be in trouble. He's got to be switched on, like focused straight away. And I think it's going to be more of a mental battle. Envision Angelusa versus JDM. Amzet gets tired and he can't take anyone down. His takedowns are basic as fuck. Don't matter about like GSP's takedowns were basic as fuck. Basics work, man. Basics are effective. When you start going for mad shit or fucking anything too complex, then yeah, basics work. Look at what DDP did to Rob. Took him down with an headlock and then mauled him on the ground. I'm surprised Joe Pyfer and Bo Nickel never fought. That's like a perfect matchup. Protecting both fighters, aren't they? Protecting both fighters. I was surprised at the damage DDP did to Rob on the ground. I thought Rob wouldn't take any damage with DDP down there. DDP is underrated in his grappling game. It's them fucking tasers. Tell you what, everyone needs to implement that in the fucking training camps. They need the fucking coach start zapping them. No, I can't have my fellow Pennsylvanians fighting each other as prospects. Let my PA boys climb up a separate and peak at the top. Python Bow, I mean. A washed up husband is still husband. He's not a joke. Especially if he's on steroids. Facts T999995. Motherfucker competing at the highest level without knees. Beast. Yeah, he ain't got knees, but he's got fucking steroids. Allegedly. But Usman with no legs versus Chimaev was a toss-up in some people's minds. I like Rob's chances more with how he fought Costa. Yeah, I feel like his mindset was back on for that fight, man. He did talk. If you watched in the build-up, he was talking like he was ready to fight. Like mentally, I think mentally he's not been there. He's had some struggles, and he had some time away from MMA. Some personal issues going on. He had some surgeries. Next fight, Tom. I think he was talking in the build-up to that Costa fight. He was saying that he's ready to kill. He's ready to kill again. It seemed like he was more focused, more switched back on. Amzat does have a good arsenal of takedowns, man. That's why he goes to cage, same as Abib. I wouldn't be surprised if Amzat beats him by TKO because Rob's probably going to be think about the takedowns too much. I mean, I'm excited for the fight though. I'm buzzing for that fight. Saudis have got a good card on them there. I think it was a draw between Usman and Chimaev. It was close, wasn't it? It was fucking close. I'd have to re-watch the fight and score it properly. Like in the moment, it seemed like it was a draw. But I'd have to re-watch the fight completely. Hate Rob's karate style when he has his obvious stance reset it into position. Hands down. Imagine if Rob keeps his hands low, like waiting for the takedowns, waiting to defend him, and Chimaev just comes over the top, lands a massive right hand and drops him. Be insane. I feel like Rob versus Chimaev is a fight where whoever you choose, if the fight goes the opposite way, you'll be like, damn, I'm stupid. Such a 50-50. I don't think we'll be close with whoever wins. It is, yeah, it is. You're right, both of you guys. It is a coin toss fight. It is a coin toss fight. I'm thinking late finish for Rob. That's the fucking sensible option. Oh, right. Who's who on this now? Fucking all these guys on this card. They look so fucking similar. They've got the same haircut, same fucking. I know he's got a tash and he's got a beard. So which one's got? Salem's the one with the fucking little scruff, I think. Nowitzki pushing forward. High pressure. Salem backing up. Leg kick from fucking Salem. Rob, going up against Dagestani or Chechen, you need to have a camp dedicated to single leg entries into back taking. Yeah, it's the chain wrestling that's going to be the problem, isn't it? It is the chain wrestling. He gets to the back. He gets to the back so easily against some guys. Rob fighters 3 or 5 rounds. Good question. I'd imagine it's main event. Is it main event? It's main event, isn't it? So it's got to be 5. How can I watch this event? Pinned link. Yeah, it's in the link's up there at the top, man. Round 3, 4, 5 finish. I'm taking really. I thought Usman won at first, but he got dominated round 1. He showed up after that though. Honestly, I might sound stupid, but I think Holland might have better chain wrestling sprawls than Rob. I thought Holland's background was jiu-jitsu though, not wrestling. Am I wrong on that one? I thought he was a jiu-jitsu guy, not a wrestler. I'm not saying he doesn't practice wrestling, but I don't think Holland doesn't come from a wrestling background, does he? Or does he? Usman's jab is so damn lethal though, man. Guys that got finished by jabs. Usman on a full camp would have beaten Amzat, I believe. Do you mean a full camp or a full steroid cycle? Or both? But all this talk is a waste of time when Chris Weidman is in the... For real, man. Weidman's he's going to win on Saturday night. He's going to win tomorrow night, and he's going to make the greatest comeback in the history of the middleweight division. Far superior than Bisping's route to the title. He'll go on like a 4-5 fight win streak, take the title off. Who do you think will be in 4 or 5 fights? Who do you think is going to be the middleweight champion? Do you think it'll be Adesanya still? Well, do you think Adesanya will win back the belts, or do you think it's going to be Dricus or Strickland or someone else? Weidman finish sub in the All-American we trust. Imagine Weidman goes on a fucking win streak and gets into title contention. Into like 42 or something like that now. It doesn't matter what the background is. I think he just has better sprawls. Fair enough. Holland started with Kung Fu, I think. Holland versus Buckley 2 would be interesting to see. Um, Bruno got subbed by me short. I saw that Chris can now move laterally to his side with his legs. Now after 12 hours. Some knee thing. 12 years. I reckon Shavkat goes up and becomes a middleweight contender. Interesting take. So do you think Shavkat will win the welterweight title? Do you think he'll defend it or move straight up then? What are your thoughts on that? He does look big. He does look big for welterweight. But as long as he can make the weight, and has he ever missed weight in his career? I don't think Weidman's delusions. He's had bad luck and rushed his comeback for the documentary. Like GSP's background isn't wrestling yet. He has better top control than most wrestlers. Yeah, I think that has more to do with his fucking coaches, man. He had elite fucking coaches, didn't he? He worked very closely with Danaher, John, fucking lizard man, fucking rash guard, fucking skin. Nice body kick from Salem. Head kick attempt, but he circles out. Keeps going for the head kicks. Salem does in this fight. I like how both of these guys are thrown with intention. I own a Chris Weidman shirt, by the way. Fine, I said it. I have a self-made Chimaev t-shirt. I do. How far up the ranking do you think MVP gets? Depends who they feed him, doesn't it? They could the perfect route to the title or title contention would be Wonderboy next. Wonderboy, maybe Colby or Ian Gary. I don't know. Depends. We'll see how Colby does in his next fight. If Colby's washed, then yeah, I wouldn't mind MVP going against Colby. I think an Ian Gary fight's a good fight for MVP. Top 6. Yeah. Around that. Top 6. Now I think he'll get bored and move up. Leon fights once every 8 months, and I think he will get impatient. I still think there's a possibility they bypass Balal, and the only reason I'm saying they're going to bypass Balal is because Dana made some comments, and I don't know if you remember when they were trying to get Leon Edwards to fight on UFC 300, and Dana came out and said after he announced all the 300 fights that Leon Edwards is a stud. He accepted every fight that we were throwing at him, and Dana White was pissed about that because Balal Muhammad rejected the fight. Don't forget, Balal's been moaning. He's been on social media saying that the UFC aren't giving him his title shot. He's given UFC a lot of fucking headaches over this title shot, and the UFC turn around and go, right, you can have your title shot. And Balal Muhammad turns around, rejects it because of fucking fasting, because of Eid. I don't think that's put him in the good books. We know what Dana's like, and he likes guys. He made a statement of saying Leon Edwards, he accepts anyone, anytime, anywhere. He made a point of saying that. It was kind of a backhanded comment to Balal. So I'd fucking love him bypass Balal and just go straight to Shavkat. Yeah, be right back, man. Seeing him in, Anthony. Was Weidman's leg break karma from the MMA gods? Bit sad karma, isn't it? I mean, after all the people that could get fucking karma, I feel like Weidman's a good dude. Waiting for Leon to fight as a misery super inactive champ. If you're a welterweight contender, you'll have to wait years to get a shot. I reckon Shavkat will get bored of waiting. Apparently, though, it's not through Leon not fighting. It's more to do with like the division. That's what Dana's saying anyway. I want to get a t-shirt saying the pleasure, the pleasure man. But I'm gonna obnoxiously send you some of my training on IG. They're short. Let me know if you have advice. Psych, hype me up. I'll check it out later, man. I think Burns is a better fight for MVP than Gary. Solely based on Burns being KO'd and older. I can imagine MVP flying kneeing Burns out cold. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not a bad matchup. But yeah, I see your point about the Gary fight. I just can't see Gary taking it down. Whereas I can see I can see a world where Burns tries to fucking grapple and clinch. Although MVP is quite good in the clinches. Hopefully they do. I don't want Balor on the England card. Same, man. I'll be going that event. I really don't want fucking Balor. To be fair, if he's on the card, he is going to get fucking absolutely harassed when he comes out. Ramadan, not Eid. Okay, all right. Fucking calm down, Ramadan. I'm not religious. I don't. Yeah, so I don't follow it. Don't hold it against me. Bakir Muhammad is goated. Is Balhal's nickname a self-fulfilling prophecy? Yes. He's going to get bullied. He's going to get proper bullied. Karma for breaking Silver's leg is what I meant. Yeah, I know. Karma for breaking his leg, but I don't know. I don't think Weidman needs any fucking karma. He's not. He didn't do it on purpose, did he? It's not. Like if Burns from Chimaev fight for MVP, I'd say Burns destroys him. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because of the last fight. Yeah. Yeah. He could be. How old is Burns now? Yeah, to be fair, 37. He's going to be 38 soon. The older guys are all set up for MVP, aren't they? If you think about it. He fights Wonderboy next. Then he goes for maybe a Burns. He's got a route to the title, which is crazy. He shouldn't have a route to the title because there's a lot of guys that fucking beat him in the division. But there is a route to the title for MVP. There's a massive route for the title. There's a lot of older guys in the welterweight division. Like Usman, Colby, they're getting on. Imagine if Steve Irzig does Pantoja over. I keep thinking about that, man. Imagine, well, two things that I think about. If they bypass Balal Muhammad and they give Shavkat the fucking title fight, that would be just absolutely fucking the nail in the coffin for Balal. Balal moves to Bellator. If that happens, he's getting cut soon. They'll fade him out. They'll try and get him out of the company. It'll be a sign, that will. Because if Izig's getting a fucking title fight and Balal isn't at this point, then you know Balal's out the door. It's just because of being put my reels up on stream if you want. I don't care. No. I've got my setup here. I've got my fight to the left and I've got the chat to the right, and you're not fucking with that right now. But yeah, we could do another stream at some point, and maybe a Sunday night stream. How's that for you, Anthony? JDM would destroy MVP, so I wouldn't count Burns out for that loss. MVP versus Burns similar to Izzy versus Brunson. MMA math casual. Yeah. The thing with MVP, if he wants to get to the title, a title shot, he's got to work fast. He's got to move and fight regularly, because there's killers in the division like JDM, the Shavkat, that he isn't getting past. I don't think he gets past either of those guys. There's probably a few more, to be fair, but he needs to move fast. He needs boot fights, jump in for opportunities. He needs the Wonderboy fight soon, like really soon, and then fight back-to-back fucking pay-per-views or something, and then take Burns on the next month. But if he waits around too much, he'll end up getting a Sean Brady or fucking Jack Della Maddalena, and he gets killed off. Where's Michael Page? So Michael Page has gone in at rank 13. He needs the Wonderboy fight. The Wonderboy fight, Wonderboy's rank 9. That gets him up into the top 10. Gilbert Burns gets him up to, if Gilbert Burns is still rank 6, that gets him up to around 6, 7, because yeah, he's going to find it hard break into that top 5, isn't he? Balal and Bellator slips off the tongue pretty well. I thought that. It seems fitting. Imagine they give Steve Izig the welterweight shot to troll. Super fight. He beats Pantoja, and then they give him Leon Edwards. Oh, that would be a pisser, that would. It'd be funny as fuck. It would be funny as fuck. I'm not saying because JDM beat Burns, MVP would. I'm saying because of the result, not the opponents. No, yeah, I get what you're saying. What happened to Brady? Why he pull out? We'll find out. My internet's trash right now. Just says Brady unable to compete. Reoccurring injury or something, it says. Just says reoccurring injury. Nothing too serious by the sounds of it. If he can get Burns, Wonderboy, and Colby, then that's his best chance. But Wonderboy might not put. But Wonderboy might put on a clinic on his face. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see after that fight where where he stands. If it's a close fight, a really fucking close fight, then yeah, I don't think he's moving further than that. The problem is though, Burns, Wonderboy, and Colby. By the time he fights Burns and by the time he fights Colby, I don't think Colby and Burns are going to be as highly ranked. That's the problem. Colby will come down. So I think even if he fights that trio, he's still going to be ranked about 7, 6, 6, 7. And I don't see who would fight in that top 5 and beat. I think Wonderboy versus MVP would look like a point spar, but I'm just a casual. Who wins? Prime Amanda Nunes or current Tony Ferguson? Fucking Nunes all day. I'd give it Nunes. She's got more fucking power than the current Tony Ferguson. What weight class? It'd have to be featherweight, wouldn't it? To make it fair. Rajnok is coming out for ACA 173. He's from Czech Republic by the looks of it. He's fighting Victor Astian. Nunes got that dog in him. Alexa Grasso fans' worst nightmare would be if she fought Kamaru. She has nice feet and he likes to stamp on feet. What a tragic day that would be for Grasso fans. all the OnlyFans fucking unsubscribe instantly. That's her fucking OnlyFans career down the shitter. Nunes with higher tier levels. Fucking hell. Could be true. Astian's coming out. Making the walk. Not either me, buddy. If you stabbed me, I'd bleed out bacon grease. What a line that is. I bleed out bacon grease. Watch my reels I sent you on Embrace Me already. I told you it'll be on Sunday. You're getting that on Sunday. I'm watching the fights. You can get that on fucking Sunday. We'll have a special roasting Anthony special. I'm so manly. The first thing I done when I brought my house was bricked up the back door. What do you train, Anthony? He trains Wung Shu. What's that fucking I can't remember what it was called. That fucking shit martial art, shittest martial art. The art of not fighting or whatever it's called. Aikido. That's what I was thinking of. Aikido. trains Aikido. Don't bring up me living in a trailer. That's low. I think you just brought that up, not me. Wing Chun, Wing Chun, Wing Chun, and fucking Aikido. He don't do Muay Thai. He's full of shit. He's lying to you, boys. I've seen the videos. He does. He does Wing Chun and fucking. What's that fucking massage thing? Oh, what's it called? That one where they fucking eel with their hands, or whatever it's called. Reiki. He does Reiki. He does Reiki, Aikido, and Wing fucking Chun. That's what he does. I've never seen the guy do Muay Thai in my entire life. He's full of shit. he does Reiki. he goes round asking people free fucking free massages, some free Reiki. Yeah, Reiki. Is it Reiki? Reiki. Whatever it's fucking called. Feng Shui. Every drunken Jamaican man standing outside a betting shop knows Wing Chun. We'll do an Anthony special on Sunday. We'll bring up his fucking training footage, and we'll see. We'll do a brutal roast. Fucking hell, these guys are going at it straight away. As a Tian just came out with a flying knee. Oh, he's gone for the outside trip. He's got him down. Oh, fucking slams him. I hang upside down for 12 hours. That's my training. As a Tian stood up. Oh, are they allowed fucking? He nearly fucking stamped on him. 8 hours of me upside down on P-Up. Yeah, no one wants to see that, do they? Oh, nice hammer fist. He's passed. He's not even looking to grapple Azetian. He's just standing up, landing hammer fist. They've gone to a clinch. Rannoch scrambled up. Looks like Azetian's bleeding above the eye. I don't know where he got caught then. Don't know where he got caught. He's in guard. He's taking him back down. Just landing hammer fist, big punches from the guard. He keeps standing up though. I don't get why he keeps standing up, because he keeps putting his feet on his hips and getting the distance. He's gone back down now. Crazy. If he keeps fighting like this as a Tayan and the other guy fucking survives the first round, he's going gas. He's still back up again. Landing leg kicks. He's ran in, trying past the guard. He's got to mount now. He's got 57 seconds to work. Oh, he's posturing up. Landing hammer fists. Fighting back though. Using a lot of fucking energy. Oh, he's dropping elbows now. He's going fuck himself. He's going absolutely fuck himself. All the Rannoch's on a fucking... he's looking for a leg entry here. He's looking to get the leg. He's looking for... And yeah, he's got him over. Oh, almost got the leg. Scrambling back up into the clinch. End of round one. Yo, man, what's up? When you fight next. You right, Torrin, how you doing, brother? Don't know, man. I haven't got anything locked in. I'm waiting get my fitness up and everything, and then see how I go. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. I honestly don't know if it's going to happen, man. Every time I go, I feel like I pick up. My body's just not recovering. Every time I go, I'm picking up some kind of injury. Like my wrist is completely fucked. So we'll see. If I can stay injury free, we'll find out. If you want some help with getting stronger or building muscle, lost your BF, or changing your body composition, I can do that for you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Even can do your nutrition if you want. We'll see. If I can stay injury free and I book something, we'll get you on the nutrition, man. We'll get you on it. Can I make you moderator? You know what, Torrin? You've been here long enough. You come into most fucking... you come into most chats, so there you go. I've made you moderator, man. As you know, when I was really keen on it, man. I was really keen on it, but with wanting to get the YouTube off the ground and going back to training, my body's just, it's not the same anymore, man. It's not the same. We'll see. I do want to, but it's where we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to rush it. I'm just going to train, and then see how I feel after a few months. I need to get some competition time back in. I'm going to do some competitions in the summer, jiu-jitsu competitions. See how I feel. I should use stream what yard? Why StreamYard, man? I use Streamlabs at the moment. It's basically StreamYard, and there's two: the StreamYard and Restream, and they're pretty basic. I use like OBS and Streamlabs because you have more control. You have more control over the what you can do on it. StreamYards is it's good for when you're first starting out, but you have less control over what you can do on there. Oh yeah, I know that. I can do that on here though, man. Yeah, StreamYard's it's very basic. I can do that on here, you know. I can still do that. I can have people come on if they want to come on, but I don't want a debate show. I'm a one-man band, man. I'm a one-man band. I'm not Lucas Tracy. I might pull some people up if they want jump on. If they want jump on, I might do it at some point. I can do it. I just haven't chosen to do it. Right, Insane. How you doing, man? We're watching ACA Russian Promotion 173. So far, it's been pretty good. This guy's fucking going at it. Debate you? No. Well, I feel like we debate all the time. Like we never agree on anything, do we? Actually, we do agree on some things. There's been a few occasions. At some point, I need to get food during this fucking fight card. Justin G said he doesn't plan on going the distance with Holloway. He said he wants to touch with someone odd. He'll get him out there. See, we can't even agree on that. We can't even agree on that. Yeah, I reckon Justin Gaethje's going to come out swinging big. Always just going to be too slick for him. He's going to move. He's going to counter. He's going to fuck Justin Gaethje up. You watch, Torren. I guarantee it. I normally watch Pick'em, but I'm in the UK, so time difference makes it hard. I watch Pick'em, man. Me and Pick'em are sound with each other. I like Pick'em. He's a good guy. He is a good guy. Knows his shit as well. He puts a lot of time in, like his research. But but now I found you and Ronin MMA. Yeah, Ronin. I watch Ronin every now and again. But because of the time difference, I'm in the UK as well, man. So because of the time difference, I always miss Ronin. Same with Pick'em, really. I catch Pick'em sometimes, but because me and Pick'em usually do live streams usually around the same time, especially for the events. Oh, he's dropped him. Amethysts. Oh, end of the round. Saved by the fucking bell. No. Yeah, of course we don't. Of course we don't. Pick'em pulls through here a decent amount, not recently. Yeah, Pick'em's been live streaming a lot though, so he's like we're usually on stream around the same time, so we miss each other. But we used to jump in each other's chats quite often. Gaethje breaks Max. No, Max breaks Gaethje. Gaethje might knock him out. He won't break Max. He could knock him out, but he won't break him. Max will break Gaethje if anything. Ronin chill too. You don't think Justin has a solid game plan going into this Holloway fight? I think he has a solid game plan, but I think Holloway's game plan will be even better. I think Holloway adapts better in fights. I think Holloway's got the better fight IQ. I think we see it all the time with Holloway. He can adapt in the fight. Max doesn't have the power to hit Justin. He doesn't need the power. Like accumulative damage will wear and tear Justin, and then it'll be a TKO. At least enough to make a difference. He will feel extra power from Justin. Instant regret from one punch or leg kick. I don't think that'll be the case. Max can take a punch and can take a leg kick. I don't think he'll feel it like that. He could knock him out. But I don't think I don't think Max is the kind of guy that fucking he'll take regret. Max got a armored die in the cage. He has exactly casual. Exactly. He's got that fucking... Oh, they've chucked in the towel. Yeah, this guy was getting hammered, man. His corner chucked in the towel. Yeah, Holloway will fucking die in that cage. Holloway won't be able to adapt because the force coming back. Watch me eat crow. You're going to regret saying that, Anthony. Watch. Just watch. Holloway is a volume punch, not a power puncher. Exactly. And volume can just be over time, over four rounds, that volume will fucking send Gaethje's head spinning. The way you're describing Max reminds me of shit people said before the Ferguson fight. Except Tony had better tools and he still got mopped. Max doesn't do well with power punches. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I've got a good feeling about Max. Max style is nothing for Gaethje. Every fighter that's put on Gaethje, who's not even as good as Max Holloway, has ended up beating Gaethje. That's the style that fucking beats Gaethje. High pressure, volume. Either Max and Justin shit, by the way. Fucking hell. I barely have any fighter t-shirts, man. They're fucking expensive. I'm wearing Justin. Yeah, cool, sure. Max volume won't affect Justin whatsoever. Bro, I met Max Holloway in person and the motherfucker wears huge ass lifted boots to look taller. He wears lifted boots. No way. Is Max versus Justin fight? It's 5. It's 5 rounds. If it was a 3-round fight, I'd lean towards Gaethje. I think 5 leans towards Max. Yeah, Max through Sandman. Exactly, Torrin Brown. Max gets it. He'll need a break, I'm confident. Not long. Only 2 weeks and we'll find out. 2 weeks, man. It's going to be a slow 2 weeks, that is. Is it 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks. 5 suits Max better for sure. It does. It does suit Max. You know what? Like, I wasn't entirely convinced Max would beat Gaethje. I just think Max had a chance, but the more Torrens come in telling me that Gaethje's going to smash Max, the more I've leaned towards Max. But I did think it was a closer fight than I'm making out. I just thought Max has got a chance to beat Gaethje. But every time Torren comes in here daily telling me Gaethje's going to smash Holloway, that it's made me adamant now that Max is going to win the fight. But I did think it was a close fight. I do think it's a close fight. Every time Justin... I don't think it's going to be one-sided. Every time Justin and Holloway exchange in the pocket, Justin is going to land harder punches and is going to win every exchange. I don't think he'll win every exchange. Me and Torren have the crystal ball. He's going to win every exchange. Gaethje is going to mop Max. Yeah. Well, let's not talk about Yuri. Yeah, although he's fighting fucking Rakic, man. He's fighting Rakic. Yeah, but when's the last time Yuri won, though, Anthony? When's the last time Yuri won, Anthony? You're right, Super Shotgun. How you doing, brother? Justin leg kicks are gonna fuck Holloway up. I'd love him just to check 2 of them and just fuck Justin's leg up. Yuri finishes Rakic. That's the only thing that makes me lean towards Justin. Max often takes 1, 2, land 2 or 3 but you don't want to take any shots from Justin. That is true. I do agree with that. he has Max has a feeling out process, and usually in round 1, round 2, he will get clocked with punches before he adjusts. That's the worry for Max for me. Like you say, if he gets clipped by Justin, it could be he won't have the time to fucking adjust. Yeah, the ACA cards are pretty good, man. We've just seen an absolute domination. The corner threw in the towel. The guy was taking a lot of punishments. I think we've had two finishes so far. I pinned the link to the fights, man. It's at the top on the pinned link to the stream. It's a legit stream, by the way. It's on ACA's actual website. It's the prelims at the moment. Don't know if the main card is going to be shown on that link or not. After the worst UFC shoulder injury the physicians have ever seen. Yeah, I am baiting you. When did he last win, Anthony? He would win in a tornado tag match between Holloway, Jones, Volk, Gone. Holloway and Jones? Yeah, Holloway and Jones. It's not even a question, is it? Are you thinking any different? Like, don't forget, right? Jones' dispatches have gone literally in seconds, and then it's 2-on-1 on Volk. Like, gone might as well not even be in the fight. Love that question. It was a good question. I enjoyed that one. Also, Holloway isn't fighting someone who's shorter than him this time. Justin is the same exact height he has, and he has longer reach. Does he have longer reach? I'm going to fact check you. We need a fact check on that one. Does he have longer reach? ACA is... I've never seen it before. I do watch other promotions, but I've never seen this one before. It's a Russian promotion. ACA. They've been going long enough. They've had 173 pay-per-views. But it's completely free. Links at the top if anyone wants to watch. Been some good fights on it so far. Okay, Max Holloway, 69-inch reach. What's Justin Gaethje? We'll find out. That's loading. Dense Justin versus Lanky Potter Patter stick volume. Who wins, Ronda, Lewis, or Nunes? I love that. I love that. And that's an odd one because Nunes beats Ronda. Lewis beats Brown. Lewis beats Nunes. There you go. There you go. I'd go Ronda and Lewis. Because how it'll go is Nunes will spark out Ronda. And then Lewis will spark out Brown. And then Lewis will fucking drop kick Nunes in the titties. So yeah, I think always Jones is solid, but if Garn puts hands on Max, I don't know if Jones can 2v1 like anyone. Yeah, but as Garn goes to put hands on Max, fucking Jones jumps in with a fucking... He'll like fly at him, won't he? He'll literally fly at Garn. Garn's too slow. By the time... it would be the worst decision of his life if he tried to put hands on Max, because it leaves him open for the fucking Jones fucking flying knee. Massive elbow. Comes in with a fucking forearm smash. Brutal, we are Ed to tell... Brutal, we are Ed... I'm guessing that means ear. We're ear to tell you Justin is the side. Don't ever say you don't have good mods. It's not. It's not the side. And I'm more adamant because you guys keep pushing Gaethje on me, you little fucking Gaethje, like, bum lickers. Brown, Orlando. Gaethje breaking Max's little wuss legs. Luke, you're a fucking Max Holloway fan. Why are you leaning towards Gaethje so much? Lewis would sleep Nunes for Ronda. Yeah, he would. He definitely would. Travis Brown. Yeah, Travis Brown. Ronda's husband. I don't see Justin knocking out Holloway Cole, but I can see him getting a TKO in round 4. I think if Justin wins, I think it'll be early. I do. I think it would be early. I think it'd be round 1 or 2. I think if the fight goes into the later stages, I think then, unless he's really ripped apart his leg and Holloway can't move, but yeah, if it goes to round 4, I think Holloway has more of a chance of winning round 4 and 5. The swing round will be round 3. Round 3 will be the swing round. Lewis KO's Brown, and he has a 3-way converting Nunes to the black. Yeah, well, yeah, converting her over from the lesbian side. This man thinks Jones is jumping anything but the line at a buffet as well. To be fair, yeah, I'll give you that one. Now, if Holloway beats Justin, I would love to see him fight Dustin or Chandler. The Dustin rematch, I'd like the Chandler fight more than the thingy fight, but Chandler's going to get beat by McGregor. The only way the Chandler fight could happen is if Holloway beats it. If Holloway beats Justin and Chandler beats McGregor, then they could do that fight. But technically, if Holloway beats Gaethje, it makes him the number 2 ranked lightweight. So I don't think he'd fight Chandler. I don't think he'd fight down. Maybe the Poirier rematch is there. Maybe. Or maybe the loser of Charles Oliveira and Sarukian. That's possible. I think Justin whoops him, and I'm biased, but yeah, I own 2 shirts. Got a pit with Max, but there you are turning on him. Lewis walk-off KO in Nunes is on my bucket list now. It'd be amazing. Walk-off KO. Holloway put on some size this time, going up to 155, which throws it in his favour because he did well against Poirier. Gaethje KO 3rd or 4th. Did he really, Torren Brown? Yes, go on Always Instagram. Yeah, he's put on the weight. I don't think he's going back down, or he's only going back down, I think, if this goes really bad for him. Anthony, watch Max's road to 300 and you'll see he's doing everything right. He is, man. I think he's staying at lightweight as long as he doesn't get mauled. If he gets fucking embarrassed by Gaethje, then I don't think he stays at lightweight. But I think this is a permanent move, and it's more of a testing of the waters. Appreciate that heads up, because if Max has more physicality, then I'll pick Max. Oh, here we go, you glory hunter. 1 minute you're picking Gaethje and you're Gaethje's biggest fan, and now look at you switching up. It's not my fault you didn't do any research. It's because he's increased his size appropriately and has more physicality. Well, I did mention that at the start of this conversation, but you kind of overlooked it. Oh, yeah, Max getting worked, Justin W. Nah. Everything right, he got the sauce. Everybody's on steroids. Max not dense enough. Think of Charles build versus Max. Charles has the explosion and power. Max is done for. Honestly, don't know, but I lean Gaethje for sure. I got all the way by first round KO. I looked Justin W. Imagine Max doing as much EPO as Marab and doing Justin Deity than he did. I was thinking that was the first thing when they were talking about that. If he was on EPO, Max would be an absolute beast, wouldn't he? Like, imagine doing what he did to Qatar to fucking Gaethje. Justin kills Max. I'll dig deep. Just joking. I'm still going with Justin. They're making the walks on the next fight. The next fight is a Georgian. We got Georgian Vaza. Just fucking hell, how do you pronounce this name? We'll call him Tsip Tori versus Macon Silvan. The Brazilian names are way easier to pronounce. Honest question, who has Max ever first round KO'd? Is that a legitimate question? Like, has he actually first round KO'd anyone? Like, he has actually, hasn't he has actually first round K. He has actually first round TKO'd someone. He's actually first round TKO'd two guys. I've got it up now, that's why. So he actually beat Charles Oliveira in the first round. When Oliveira was fighting featherweight. And he also beat some guy called Corsani. Was like 10 years ago, though. McGregor Chandler's, I don't think he could now. I don't think Max could ever KO someone first round now. Unless they walked into something massive when I still don't. I don't think it's possible. McGregor Chandler is as likely as Jones and Ngannou, to be honest. It's announced. I'm pretty sure they're going to announce it that shortly. That was back in August 2015 when Max beat Charles. Oh yeah, I was taking the piss, man. I know 10 years ago. I don't think he could do it now. Well, it was an injury. I want it. It was an injury. Should have given Conor Tony. Whoa, that's sad on Tony, that is. You must really fucking hate Tony Ferguson to give him the Conor fight. A steroid, like, don't forget, like, Conor McGregor's like full of fucking every steroid under the fucking sun. The next guy that Conor fights is going to absolutely fucking get it. Purely because of the steroids. Yeah, but what's the point in the bag if you've got fucking brain damage? Or possibly death? The guy's like about 10 blows away from being permanently brain damaged. Which is sad. I like Tony. But the guy's just never going to stop fighting, is he? Round one's in starting. Just give Tony infinite rematches versus Gaethje until he quits. or dies. He's got to learn the hard way. You're sad. What a sad bastard. Look at you. Look at you both. You both need to go and look in a mirror and think long and hard about what you're going to do to Tony. He still wouldn't. You know he wouldn't quit. You know if Gaethje fought him every single day, he'd walk into the cage, and he'd quote himself, "Champ shit only." I'm two title fights. I'm 2 fights away from a title fight. I think the only reason Dana keeps Tony around is because he doesn't want Tony to go to BKFC. Possibly. But what's he got on his contract? Is he locked into a long contract? Was it like a 6 or 8 fight contract? That because the UFC love doing that, don't they? They love giving older fighters big, massive contracts so they can't go fight anywhere else, and then they retire, and then they're stuck in contract with the UFC, and the UFC basically own that fighter, and they can't go fight anywhere else then. But Tony, the problem is the UFC have to give him like a minimum of fights. The problem is Tony's accepting these fights because they're using the Tony Ferguson name to build other fighters, aren't they? I don't think Justin will ever even accept a fight with Ferguson at this point. Don't think Justin would want to hit Ferguson again. He shouldn't, but it'd be really funny if he did. Imagine. I don't think even Justin's that cruel, man. It would be funny. Well, it wouldn't be funny seeing a man be completely flatlined and possibly severely brain damaged in the process. Paddy versus Ferguson was an eye-opener that he's done. Because Paddy sucks. I mean, yeah, it was. A Ferguson win is becoming a Rousey BJ. You got one, Gratz, I guess. You know, I just don't get why. Well, I do get why they're using the Ferguson name to build other fighters, but Ferguson could have had some. Even at this point, they could give him fights that he could win. There are fights that he could win. They're just not giving him those fights. Right, hang on, boys. I just need to speak to the wife, so I'll be back in a minute. Back in 2 minutes. I'll leave stream on. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I just need to catch up with what the fuck. Nah, when Ferguson tapped to Green, that should have been an eye-opener, because when the Al does Green sub... that's a good point. Ferguson had a free win, but wet the bed against Paddy, who has the biggest loss streak in the UFC. Surely Tony is close to taking that record. I think Tony took the record from BJ Penn. Yeah, BJ Penn crashed hard, didn't he? Tony going to be the first guy to 12 consecutive wins, followed by 12 consecutive losses. Is that true then? He's not picked up. I know he's on a massive losing streak right now, but he never went like won one, lost one. It was back to back. Most people get canned after 4, so it's impressive in a way to have such a name. Your streak can even get to that point. Tony should fight the old man Conor. Sucker punched in Ireland might be winnable. You know what's weird though? Tony didn't move down the ranks that much as he lost. Yeah, you're right. 12 consecutive wins to 12 consecutive losses. It could be a thing. Now, I think Conor mops the floor with this current version of Tony. Now, prime Tony from 2017 to 2018 would have destroyed Conor. He was talking, yeah, he was talking about the old man, Torrin. To be fair, Tony, other than Paddy and Bobby, he was losing to the best of the best at 55. Tony on a 7-fight losing streak. Well, yeah, Wanty. But that's the thing. Like, they've not given Tony any fucking easy fights. And don't forget where fucking Tony Ferguson was in his fight career, the age he is, the losses, giving him fucking Bobby Green and Paddy Pimblett isn't exactly. It isn't exactly the easiest fight for someone who's fucking dropped off like that. He isn't that good, but he's young, isn't he? Like, he is young. He's got something at least. Tony's old as fuck. Yeah, I agree. That's probably a fair take. Paddy isn't terrible. He's just not. He's not a top 5 guy, is he? He's not a top 5 guy. But how old is Paddy? He's what, 28, is he? Why have I got 28 in my head? No, I disagree with that, man. It isn't good. It isn't. But when you dropped off, when you've dropped off like that, and your fucking abilities are declining, like don't forget, every time he's lost, Tony Ferguson has lost. He's looked worse. Like he comes back and he fights, and he looks worse every time he fights. The guy's what? How old is Tony Ferguson? What, 39, 40? Yeah, Paddy's 29. Tony Ferguson is 40. So there's like a 10, 11 year age gap. Like he's every time we see Tony Ferguson fight, he looks worse. Like regardless of how good you are and what skills you've got, athleticism does play into it, man. Like be sticking. I don't get why they're not giving him like the fucking older guys. Like give him a fucking Jim Miller. I agree with that. Tony didn't look too bad in the Chandler fight, but that was how long ago? 4 years ago, was it? Oh, only 2 years ago. Yeah, but yeah, since that Chandler fight, every time we've seen him, he's looked worse. He just keeps coming back, and we're seeing a different version of Ferguson. He's tried reinvent himself so many times, changing coaches, changing his methods. When you're doing all that kind of shit and you're not succeeding, it's not doing anything. Yeah, I think Mourinho could beat Ferguson. The speed alone would beat Ferguson. Yeah, don't forget though, right? Chandler Chandler's an older guy, isn't he? How old's Chandler? And but that in those 2 years, I feel like Ferguson's declined a lot. I feel like he has declined a lot. But the thing with Ferguson, he's got a very very fucking strong mindset. So despite the losses, he can get back in the cage and at least put on some kind of performance. Like Chandler's like two years younger than Ferguson. So yeah, so there's about 2 years age gap between Chandler and Ferguson. Yeah, that front kick to his fucking chin. That that took fucking years. It took fucking years. Yeah, he is a brawler. He saw that front kick was there though, didn't he? Landed that clean. How many fights has Tony got contracted? Ferguson's stand didn't look that bad in the Paddy fight. Stand up. I think there needs to be a system where you rank in the UFC decays over time. So many squatters. How would you do that system? The photo of Ferguson eating that kick is crazy. He literally like 70. Yeah, that that was amazing. Especially the slow-mo when you watch it in slow-mo. His soul was captured leaving his body. So, Tony Ferguson got a 6-fight contract in... How many fights down is he on this 6-fight contract then? When did he get? Tony Ferguson. 6-fight contract. Every 6 months you go down a number. If you haven't fought, it only sinks to 50 and lowest. Fighting outside of rankings doesn't count. I like that. I do like that. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. I'm just trying to find if this 6-fight contract was actually a real thing or whether it's just a meme. Because loads of people were talking about it, but I can't find anything official on the 6-fight contract. So footnotes. If it is true that he signed a 6-fight contract in 2023, he's had one fight, which would have been the Paddy Pimblett fight. It was apparently after the Bobby Green fight, he signed a new contract. No, I did. Well, actually, yeah, I do think Ferguson fights out his contract. I do think he fights out his contract. Something like that. You think he actually? I think he'll fight all 6. Then he fights Jake and PFL. I think. Do you think he'd go to? I think he'd go to BKFC. To be fair, BKFC seems like it's the right kind of place. He'll never stop fighting. That's for sure. Whether it's PFL, Bellator, BKFC, he'll just continue to fight. 46. Didn't he fight twice in 2023? I don't think he'd be 46. So Ferguson he fights twice a year. He fought twice in 2022, twice in 2023. There's a possibility, yeah, he could do it by 2025. Maybe latest 2026. Yeah, he'd get fucked in any promotion, I reckon. Because wherever Tony Ferguson goes, they just go and use him as they go and use his name to build other fighters. So he's never going to get a fair shake. They'll never put him against someone who he should be fighting, like around his age or around his, capacity of fighting right now. They're going to put him against someone who they're trying to build. He is too tough for his own good. He's not just too tough, he's too stubborn as well. Like, he doesn't know anything other than fighting. He hasn't put any eggs outside of outside of fighting. He's just put all his eggs into fighting. He's not built any life for himself outside of fighting, any businesses, anything. The guy's fucked. Stubborn. Stubborn means can't say no, despite knowing you probably should say yes. So it's like he should quit, but he's too stubborn to quit, like too proud to quit. You can't unring the CTE bell. Ship sailed. Yeah. Yeah, he's already got CTE, man. That's already going. Regardless of whether he fights in BKFC or not, his head's cabbaged. That Gaethje, I think his head's been gone for a long time, to be fair. That Gaethje beating, I don't think anyone else would have took what he did. Yeah, not... the man's insane. He kicks metal poles for fun, doesn't he? Like, he did that fucking Goggins Al week for the pure fucking sake of it. He did a weight cut when he didn't need to. He'll never retire. He should retire, but he'll never retire. He's got nothing. He's got nothing outside of fighting. It's sad, but it's true. Next fight's coming on. It's Starub versus Starudub versus Gabriel. It's crazy. Justin put Ferguson in this position of losing. Not enough people talk about him taking his walls apart and chasing his wife around with a cross. Yeah, I forgot about that. He's had some proper mental breaks, hasn't he? Is he back with his wife? He should have retired 3-4 years ago, but no, he's taken years of his life in the last 7 fights. Yeah. Yeah, Ferguson fights this year. Ferguson definitely fights this year. I think he'll fight soon, to be fair. I think they'll announce something for him soon. Throwing holy water over his wife. He's still she must be just as tapped as him then. If she's still with him, Justin gonna do the same thing to Max. He's gonna go on a bad losing streak as well once Justin gets them. Nah, not gonna happen. His wife never left him. I worry for her. Well, we've seen it, haven't we, with like people who get CTE. They go on fucking like rampages, don't they? They get aggressive. They start killing people. Yeah, she's going to be in a bad spot. I don't get why after that she didn't fuck off. And back was watching some School of Awareness by Joshua. Why is he still putting out videos, Joshua Fabia? Are they recent videos or old ones? I keep messaging Joshua Fabia, you know, try and get him do an interview, but he never. Well, he responded a few years ago, but he hasn't responded since. I keep messaging him. He keeps leaving me on red, just like Benoit did. Just like Benoit did. Oh, fucking, you're on about Chris Benoit, aren't you? I thought you were on about Benoit Saint Denis. Yeah, fucking hell. He snapped big, didn't he, man? Fucking hell, man. That was terrible, that was. I remember, like, the crippler... I'm not going to make the joke. I made some horrendous jokes at the time, but do you remember the crippler crossface? What a fucking finisher. But yeah, the man lost the plot, didn't he? And fucking killed... Didn't he kill his wife and daughter or something? I'm pretty sure he did. I don't laugh at Ferguson. The guy has mental health problems. That's not to joke about. That subject is very sensitive to me. Agree. I agree on mental health. Old ones. I don't know if he has any new ones. Old ones. I don't know if he has. Oh, the old ones. Yeah. The Fabia. I haven't seen any of the Fabia ones for ages. I've only been watching the updates with fucking Sanchez. That fucking interview. Not interview. It was that fucking secret recording where he was trying to blackmail him for 100k. There's now a 911 call where his wife called the police on Tony, but she sounded scared for the cops instead. Really thought he'd hit them. Well, there's death by cop. Like, death by cop is a thing, isn't it? Like, if he's acting erratic and the police come storming in and he's being mental, then he could end up getting himself killed. That was 2007 when Benoit died. Yeah, man. It was bad, that was. It was bad. Yeah, he did something like that. I can't remember the details. And Phil Baroni, another one. Yes, Phil Baroni. I'd say what I don't like Stefan Bonner definitely had CT. Like, I don't know before he died, I don't know how many of you remember all the fucking mental decline that he went through. Like, some of the videos that he was posting were proper, like, messed up. It's another conspiracy theory going around saying Benoit didn't actually murder his family. Someone broke into their home and murdered him and his family. Yeah, I don't know how much that's true. Wow. Yeah. That'd be dark. Never heard that one. I've not heard that before. If I had to bet money, I'd put money on it was Benoit. Yeah, it was definitely Benoit. It was definitely Benoit. All the wrestlers around the time, they gave statements on it, didn't they? And they talked about his mental decline. And they say in hindsight they could see it happening. Chuck Liddell is the king of CTE. He had some bad, like, towards the end of his career, he had some bad knockouts. When Rich Franklin's knocking you out like that, you know it's bad. I haven't heard too much about Liddell outside of his career. Like, I haven't heard too much about him. It's videos out there talking about the Benoit situation, saying he didn't actually murder his family. I don't think that's true, Torrin, man. I don't think that's true. Yeah, I wouldn't side with that. I think that's just wrestling fans just being hopeful. I'm going to look into the conspiracy theories though, because we'll see. I remember all the text messages he sent throughout the night to alert the cops. It gave the impression he wanted to die too, but he wanted someone else to do it. Right. Yeah, I'd say the Rumble one, definitely, man. Rumble was sad, and Bonner was sad in a different way. Bonner's was sad in a different way. Like, he had such a bad decline. Such a bad decline. It was sad because, like, he kept posting videos, didn't he? And the videos were just, they were hard to watch. He was just a man that was fucking completely losing the plot, and I think a lot of people around him he'd pushed a lot of people away. The man died a very fucking lonely. I know they always say that everyone comes in this world alone and we die alone, but Bonner's last few years must have been pretty fucking lonely and sad, and he pushed a lot of people away. I think there should be more after career care for the fighters. Definitely should be more after career care. Definitely. Like the guys that have lost the plot and not had support, and they've just gone down paths that they didn't need to go down. There's more than enough money in the sport to provide it. Definitely. Didn't Bonner and Rumble die from sickness? Bonner did die from sickness, but the man had severe mental health problems. I can't remember exactly what he died of. Let's have a look. Yeah, heart complication was Stephen Bonner. Oh no. It was later revealed it was a drug addiction. Bonner died from an overdose. So Stephen Bonner's coroner came back and said that he died from an accidental fentanyl overdose. So yeah, Bonner killed himself accidentally. The former UFC and light heavyweight contender died on Sunday after battle with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and the autoimmune disease HLH copy of. Oh yeah, Rumbles was a disease, wasn't it? But Stephen Bonner killed himself, basically. It was an drug overdose. The saddest deaths in pro wrestling was Eddie Guerrero. I remember the Owen Hart thing. That he fell and snapped his neck, didn't he? Imagine seeing that fucking live. My cousin died from an overdose 3 weeks ago. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Torrin. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, thoughts go out to you and your family at this time, man. Yeah, it's sad, man. Yeah, drugs suck, man. How old was he, Torrin? Oh, she. I'm guessing she had a lot of like. Did she have mental health problems then? Yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad. Yeah, it is. It's true. It's true, Torren. True. 53. So I'm guessing she struggled for a long time then. At least, I know it sounds bad, but at least she's at peace, man. At least she's at peace. You think McGregor could fuck Perry up in BKFC? I do, you know. I do. I do think McGregor would fuck Perry up. He's big. He's looking big now. He's looking really fucking big. All the fucking steroids. Oh no, I don't think Perry does outdog Conor in bare knuckle. I think Conor lands the left hand like multiple times and fucking sends Perry to fucking heaven. Like Perry's hittable. Perry's hittable. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Are you seeking help, like professional help? Have you got like therapy and stuff, or are you on anything, medication? Are you speaking to the right people? If not, like, you know, as long as you're talking to people about it, that's a good thing. Perry lost to MVP and Luke to Lost. I don't know. Yeah, I think Conor beats Perry and bare knuckle. In my opinion, Perry mauls him and BK not even close. Perry too much man for him. Oh, I'd love to see it though. I'd love fucking see it. It would be that. You know what though? If only. Can I unpause yet? It'd be a good fight though. You can imagine the build up. If only Conor could fight outside the UFC. They'll never let him fight outside the UFC again, but oh, that would be a mega fight. I just can't see the current Conor lasting more than 2 rounds without gassing. Don't know. Would he need more than that though? Would he need more than 2 rounds? And don't forget, they don't have to worry about the grappling, the leg kicks, all that shit. It's pure boxing, pure bare knuckle. Win. I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a fucking win. I'd put McGregor on par with Anna. Don't know. The question is how much has he improved since with that time off? Because he's recovered. He's going to have recovered quite a lot. With if it looks like he's on steroids, man. It looks like he's on steroids, and I think that's going to change him as a fighter, and we're going to see a different version of Conor coming back than the version of Conor that was out there against Dustin. But in bare knuckle, you risk breaking your hand if you hit too hard. True. I honestly think Conor has the better boxing. Conor has way better boxing than Perry. Perry would win by 2nd round DQ when he chews Perry's tricep. What? Perry's going to chew his own tricep? What the fuck are you talking about, Sin Saints? Yeah, take a look at what you put. Take a look at what you put. Reread what you put, Sin Saints. And try again. What do you think about Robert Whittaker versus Amzat? Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, and Amzat has got, I'd say, the advantage of the first round, maybe the first half of the second round. I feel like if it goes past the first round, Robert Whittaker will take over the fight and possibly win it in the third or fourth round. Is it? We did say it was a 5-fighter, didn't we? 5-rounder. It says 5-rounder. Yeah, so if it goes past the first or second round, then it's Whittaker all day for me. If I have to I'm off to the shop. I'll be back in 20 if you're still live. I'm probably going to jump off for a bit. Yeah, I'm probably going to jump off in about 10 minutes, but I'll be back tomorrow night, UFC Casual. I don't know if you'll be with Pickham, but if you're not with Pickham, jump in. We'll be on live tomorrow night for the UFC. Nah, Connor is nice to have you in here, UFC Casual. Nice one for dropping by. Appreciate it, man. Nah, Connor is going to bite his tricep. You think I'm saying he is going to bite and win by DQ? Thank God Jailton Almeida isn't fighting anymore. What? Jailton Almeida's... Well, Almeida's fighting... Oh, it's because Almeida was fighting Volkov, wasn't he? But they've moved Volkov, haven't they? I'm dead confused. Cool, have a good one. Nice one, man. Appreciate it. Sergey Pop as a fight booked. Yeah, so they moved Volkov. So yeah, so yeah, that's right. Volkov was supposed to be fighting Almeida since Saints, and then they moved Volkov to fight Pavlovich. So Almeida hasn't got a fight now. Because Almeida was supposed to be on the 302 card fighting Volkov. Pav versus Volk co-main event. Imagine. Right, guys, I'm jumping off for the night now. Appreciate you joining, boys. I'll be back tomorrow for UFC Fight Night. What time's tomorrow kick off? Let me check. 11 p.m. UK time, so I'll be back for that tomorrow. Who's on the... Okay. Right, yeah. Appreciate it, boys. I'll see you tomorrow if you're joining. Nice one, boys. See you in a bit.
Welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA show. For combat sports, the only place to go. Well, as in key, no it doesn't get better. Bringing MMA fans across the world together. The voice of the people, hard hitting, true talking. Real questions asked by the fans when they call in. Weekly MMA news you just can't miss. Potential matchups and post-fight analysis. From UFC to Brave and ONE FC to Bellator. Discussing every man on one.